which is character and growth. Okay, now these are further analysis of the stock itself. First three part we understood more about the base part. Okay. We'll understand two more stuff. Let me turn it on and expansion price nears to high. Now we'll understand two more stuff. Let me turn it on and let's turn this one off, which is character and now. So we understood about structure, range expansion, price nears to high. Now we'll understand two more stuff. Let me turn it on and let's turn this one off, which is character and growth. Okay, now these are further analysis of the stock itself. First three part we understood more about the base part. Okay, we understood more about analyzing the base and which base can be tradable base. These are further characteristics of a stock that can help in selection, and it works very good. Okay, and it's also automated everything. So we have this indicator also. But first, let's understand what is it. We don't have to mug up. I've always repeated again and again. Everything you should know the meaning of everything. Okay, it should not be that you are simply mugging it up. The moment you mug up, you will not progress. Learn, understand the concept, apply it. No problem. You'll make mistakes. It will take time to become like good. Okay, it will take time to become good. You'll make mistakes, write at them, and then move. Don't mug and don't try to mug up and shorten your learning period. Okay, many people try to do it. They mug up things they don't understand. Okay, many people are in hurry. Just give me the indicator axis and I'll apply it. It will not work until unless you will understand it. Okay, unless you will go through all these examples, you will not get confidence. We have gone till yet, we have gone more than 100 examples till yet. Okay, 100 names. We have already discussed it. That will give you confidence that yeah, it actually is what I am saying. You can see in those examples it actually happened. It's not something which is coming like by default. I'm sitting up here and something suddenly comes up in my mind. It's well researched. Okay, and everything, even if this is completely automated, I have tried to explain everything so that you can do all things manually also. Of course, this will lower the analysis time, increase of the efficiency a lot. Okay, you need not to do any analysis once you understand the importance of all these things. So coming back up here, let me turn this off. Character and growth. Now these are two important part of any stock, which if is in your favor, improves your further chances of winning. It helps in elimination of stock also. Okay, now let's see growth rate. This is more of a fundamental part. It's not a very high part, that's why it has kept with high volume part. A stock either needs to have very good growth rate, that is like 30% plus in any of the quarter. Nothing too deep, we are going into the fundamental part. If it's just a 30% plus in any of the quarter, so I think we have table also here. Okay, you can turn on the table. So in this, for example, growth rate is yes, so it has this 79% up here. Okay, so if it has 130% to 30%, it automatically shows you a growth rate yes. Okay, it's as simple as that, nothing exceptional. We don't need to go too much into growth rate very high, like 4 quarters, 2 quarters, 3 quarters, because if understand that we are focusing on momentum, already we are focusing on high volumes. So if the volume is coming to any stock, it is telling you the demand itself. Okay, so either you need good volumes, very high volumes, okay, or you need growth rate. Let's see some examples. What was it? Ujjivan? Is it a good growth stock? No. Okay, it's no. You can see there is no growth. Plus, typically we need very high volumes, 5x of your average, 5x, 6x, 7x of your average. That's very high, so that even if fundamentally nothing is there, then also such high volumes seeks your intervention. Okay, there is something going on if there is too extreme high volumes. Okay, so these are like 6x, 7x of your average volumes. If it's not there and the growth rates are also not there, then it's not worth it. Okay, high volume we are already going in every of the stock. Okay, high your price action plus range expansion plus volume, these black candles, but either it needs to show me some growth fundamentally, because all these winners, if you'll go before and see up at that point of time, all these had either of these. Okay, either the growth was exceptionally good, let's see this GRSE, growth rate was either good, or there was very high volumes which was coming. You cannot ignore high volumes just because the growth rates are not there. Let's see on this particular day. Here currently also you will see very good growth rates. Okay, let's see up here also on this particular days where from where it started good movement, very good growth rates, right? 102, 69%, 38%, very high growth rates. Let's see Paradeep phosphates, the recent one. Very high growth rates, 4000%, 58, 644. Okay, very high growth rate up. If you will see here, very high, right? Let's see this Banco Products recent one, Tata Investments. Let's see the PSU Bank also. All the examples that we discussed. Let's see. High growth rate, right? 59%, 125%, enough. Let's see R Power also. Good growth rates, 144, 127. Okay, let's see at this point of time with the quarters that were there. Oh, 127, 103, 1232%. High volumes. Let's see PSB there. All of the big movers have this thing in common. They had a good growth rates. If not, then very high buying interest. Good growth rate, yes. Okay, 27, 26, 30% good growth rates. Here was some growth rate here. Okay, 114% here coming in last 3 quarter anyone. Plus volume also very huge. Is almost 6 times. Okay, it will show here. Let me recall some example where growth rate is not there but volume was there. So that automatically will check it. I think here also growth rate was there. Okay, here also growth rate is there. Suzlon. Okay, let me see in some recent examples only it came. JK Tyre. Okay, see now it gets changed, no, and it shows you high volume. Okay, so growth is no, but there is a too high of interest in this. Almost 10 times the average. The average is 1 million and this is 10 million. 10 times of average volume coming up there. So even if growth is not there, but this is exceptionally high buying interest. So it demands your interest also. Okay. So either one is fine. But there are some times when there is none of the thing. Okay, so we want to eliminate those cases. Even if it works afterwards, it's fine. Like this one, it came, growth is not there. So it's not, there is no high volume interest, plus the growth is also not there. Plus eventually your price bars, was it black? No. So high momentum also is not there till yet. Okay. In this case, look, VSSL, it's no, but it's a high volume. Look up this volume that came 2 days back. This is almost 234. 10 times, 8 times around. Okay, 8 times around volumes. So then it shows you automatically green. Okay, so it does that analysis for you. Okay. And where in IPO stocks, it will tell you to check manually. In all these cases, the data is just too less. So growth rate is not there, and average volume also, the data is very less to do anything. You just have to go and do that analysis manually, whether you can go check up the MarketSmith or other sites for more growth rates and see. So it tells you that there is problem, you need manual understanding up there. Okay, it will simply give you that. Uptrend, it does not have much data, so you do it by own. Okay, for all these IPO stocks, it will give you this manual things. Okay, so these manual things then require your intervention for the analysis. Now let's understand second part, and then we'll take more examples, which is this character part. Okay, and this is very important. This is very important. What is a character of a stock? What is a character of a stock? Of a winning stock? People can call it character, can call it attitude. I call it as character. It tells you that how a stock usually behaves. So what is a character? What is a character of stock? What is character of a winning stock? And why character, I'll tell you, because it relates to humans also. What is character of a winning stock? Okay, for this, just answer the simple question. Who has more chances of scoring more in an engineering exam? Okay, the one who has scored 92% in a 12th class, or the one who has scored 65% in 12th class? Which one has more chances? Okay, who scored 92 or who scored 65? 92. How? Why you have decided 92? But it can be reverse case also, that some bad things happen with the 92% guy, XYZ reasons, and that other person can win eventually. Okay, who nobody knows sure shot who will win. Okay, but for you are an outside person, you have these two statistics. What will be your rational thing to bet on? The one which has 92%, because he has proved himself. He has proved himself that he is already winning. He has proved himself in 10th class that I have done 85%. 12th class he has done 95%. He has proved. So the one who has proved himself has always better chances of winning. Eventually who will win, nobody knows. Okay, there can be 100 reasons of that not happening. But for that point of time, when you are seeing these 2%, you will bet on him, that he will get better score again, because he has done it in past. Yes, like it is said, a track record. Okay, his track record is better, so you will bet on him. Similarly, stock also has similar character. The first person who scored 92%, he has a winning character, he wins. उसको कोई सी भी एग्जाम में बिठाओगे, he will work hard and he will progress. Okay, that's the rational thinking. Same way, these stocks also have characters. A losing character will keep becoming a losing character until and unless he proves himself. The person who has scored in 10th class 58%, in 8th class 57%, in 10th class 60%, in 12th class 65%, his track record, his character till now is of a losing character. Okay, वो first नहीं आ पाता है, second नहीं आ पाता है, until and unless he will come. Now, for example, in the engineering exam, he suddenly decides whatever reason is there and he scores 95%. And the 12th guy now scores 88% itself. Okay, now his character is changed. From a losing character, he has become a winner. He has proved himself now, okay, that he can do better. Same way are the stocks. Winner is one which has already proven itself that it is a winner. That's a character. So character of a winning stock is its past wins. As simple as that. Okay. So for example, we have taken, and what's character? How to measure up the character up here? Okay, let's see if someone gets this right. How will you, from the analogy of students, how can you judge the character of any stock? Okay, just write down what comes in your mind. Okay, anyone? Vikram says it has given big past move because his good growth rates. But what if it eventually doesn't move, even if growth rate is fine? Growth rate is not outcome. Outcome is the price only every time. Successful breakouts, yes, that is Vikram says not choppy, yes. So that's the right answer. Big past move. Okay. If it has given a past move has been clean, not choppy, good in a short period of time, it has more chances of doing the same in future. Okay, let's see. For example, GRAC we discuss. Growth rate is there, character is also there. How character is there? It has done this, it has proven here. Here, if you will see, it has already proven itself here. In last 2 years, you can say that it should have given you some good clean moves. And that also we have automated by AI. Okay, it does that. It analyzes all the candles of last 200, 250 days. It analyzes by itself and gives you the final outcome of the character. Okay, you don't have to do it, but you need to know the concept. Fast clean moves. These are fast clean moves. It has proven. So next time if I have two stock in which one character is a no, okay, who has not proven yet, and one is this, so I will bet on whom? This one or that one? I'll bet on this one, right? Just like you took a bet on that 95% guy, you will bet up the one who has already given a good track record. Okay, here if you will see, it has given a good track here itself, good movement here. So at least in last 2 years, I need him to give some good moves so as I can decide that it can again give me good move. Versus a stock, let's say with G1 that we have just seen, is this C8 also fine? Yeah, this is also good character. Tata Consumer, let's say this, the now, can this stock give a 35% move, 30% move, 60% move? Can it give? Can it give such move? In past, it has not given me. Now, low chances. Correct? No. very low chances. Until unless it gives me once. If it gives, then again I can bet. If that 65% guy in 12th class in engineering, if he scores 95%, okay, beating the other guy who was ahead of him, then I can bet equally on both clearing up of UPSC. Getting it? So for engineering, you will bet on that 95% guy. But for UPSC, you can bet equally on both. Because the second one has also now proven that he can also do. He's not a loser anymore. But for once, he need to prove me so that I can take some rational decision. Right? So in this case, it's not a character stock. It doesn't have that character of 35%. Why we want to take it now? There's no use. It's waste of time. The one who has proved, they will likely go more. So let them prove once. Let's see this Tata investment. Let's see up here. On here. Okay. When there was something actionable. Character is yes, growth is no, but it's very high volume. This volume is almost 640, 10x, more than 10x volume. Okay, this recent one. Character, yes. And now you can see how the character is. You have this character boxes. You can see where there was character. So it will analyze up all and it will show you. So this is where it has shown its character. Okay. You can, for more understanding, you can go and see. It does all the analysis for you. You don't have to do anything. It simply shows you that here it has proved itself. These are areas where it has proved itself. This. So there are again chances that it can again repeat the same thing. Can again give you that 20, 25, 30% kind of move. Because in past you see 4 times proven. Let's see now this Ujjivan. Nowhere. No growth. See, it has moved here also. But this is not fast. This is not a how fast. This is not a perfect character which we are looking. It's a slow movement. It's a slow movement. We don't want it. It's taking too much time. Okay, taking maybe 20, 25 days up here. That's not what we are looking for. We're looking for faster move. 35, 40% move in a span of 15, 16 sessions. That's what we are looking for. That's what make a perfect character stock. Okay. So we want to focus only on those. If I have one which is this and one which is like moving like GRSE, you have proved again and again, that's what will look. How fast we'll go in the past to see the good character? That's what I just said. 2 years. 200, so not 2 years. Yeah, same 2 years. Right. 700 candles, 200, 2 years you can say. In past 2 years. In past 2 years, it needs to prove itself once. It's a good time we are giving. So it's not like you will go and see and 10 years back you will find some movement and you can relate it to today. No, just the recent is 2 years, sufficient time. Okay. 2.5 years is sufficient time. And this automatically do that job. Okay. But for your understanding, 2.5 years. So you see that this has proven it itself. So once it breaks out here, see how is it forming a higher lows, contracting up good. Still it has not given a breakout here. When it gives a breakout, of course a high momentum breakout, it's something good. It has proven itself here that it can move. Okay. It has proven itself here. All these past big movers, they all have proven themselves for once. Okay. The Apollo Micro recent move, it already, you will see up here. Okay, this high momentum breakout. It's a high momentum breakout. It has already proven itself that it can move. Your character is yes. Okay, you will go up here also. It has proved itself that it can move because it has done in past. Simple. It has done in past. Okay, here. It has done in past, so it can again do. If it has not done in past, then chances are low then. For IPO now, how to decide for IPO? There are less data. So yeah, it has never got a chance to prove. So you can bet on it. Okay. It has never got a chance to prove. So you can bet on it. There is not sufficient history that says otherwise. So you can trade simply on it. For stocks that are like 1 month, 2 month only listed back. For that, you don't have sufficient data to judge. So let's give it a chance. Positive attitude for IPO stocks. Okay. Nice. Let's see this Gabriel. Very almost all big movers will find good character. And there are sometimes stocks which have very good growth rates, everything, but they simply doesn't move. They simply doesn't move. For example, you are here. Let's see what's the character. Yes, character. Here it has proved itself here in recent times that it can do. It has that thing. Okay, very here to here, 34-35% movement. Okay, in a very short 15-17 sessions. So it can again do up here. It did when it broke out. It did in 3 days itself. Okay, GMDC. Go in past, it proved itself a lot of times. See. So these can again do. But we don't want to get stuck in stock which never does it. Let me see some example in which there is very good growth rate, but it eventually never picks up. These does not have any growth rates reversely. All had high volumes. When they gave good move, I don't think there was good growth rate up here. Let's check it out. So it never had good growth rate, but it had a very high volume. Character is yes, where okay. See, good character stock, given good move up here. On here also, if you will see, it had good move. We discussed it here, right? 1-2 times. So it has proven itself here. It can again do the same thing because it has done in past. As simple as that. It checks both sales EPS, anyone is fine. Growth in sales or growth in EPS, anyway 30% plus is fine. Okay. We just need a slight indication of growth, not an actual go through. Okay. Just slight indication, that's it. Because we want to remove up the worst ones. Sport King, we discussed this one also. Here, let's see whether it had character and those also. Okay, character it's showing you to check manually. Your data would not have been there. So you can see then you have to do it manually. Higher low is no. So manually you can see if it has spent sufficient time before the breakout. So that is there. Yes. Character we can see, or we can give it a fresh chance if the data is just too less. I think this one is still fine at this 25-28%. This was how many sessions? 15, 16, 17 sessions. Okay, so fine enough, good enough. 32%. Okay, so it will give you that thing that, okay, data is less somewhere, I'm not able to do. You do it by yourself. Okay. For majorly, it will give for stock where you don't have last 2 years of data. Okay, because it's then judgmental, so you'll have to do by one. This one is enough to say that, yeah, it can move. Okay, because it has moved in past. So again, all things aligned then. Okay. And for future, of course, then once it has the data, you will then get that. Okay. If you'll see it here today, it shows you that, yeah, it has done. Okay. RCF. Just 2 minutes more and we'll wind up. So for this, on this particular day, if you'll go, let's see what's character. So character is fine. Here it has shown its character. Here it has shown its character. Okay. 2-3 times it has shown, it's fine. Higher, low, everything fine. Momentum came here. This is momentum before the breakout momentum came. So 4-5 session, that is fine. Very near to the breakout it came. Okay. So here momentum came near to break. Here it broke out. So everything started from here. All these big moves, the beginning was from here. This is the breakout. So yeah, fine. Before breakout near to that level, anywhere, that's where we are looking for some momentum to arrive. Again, indicator, I'll tell you when and how to get. Again and again pinging for it, messaging on Telegram, writing here and there will not help you. Okay. Okay, so is this clear? Growth rates and character. Any query in this? Let's again see what's pending. Simple. For character, just understand the analogy of students. Okay, who will you bet for further winning? And it will be very easy to relate to stocks also. It happens same way. Now some person asked me whether to put money in Infosys. Oh, you want to trade a breakout in Infosys? What will happen? Will you get that 30% move? Okay. I think somewhere 20 years back it would have given such kind of move. Apart from that, never it has given. These are up move, fine, but this is very slow. We don't want it. You don't want this. This is very slow. So now if someone wants to buy a breakout up here, it's a bad choice. You are at a wrong place. You neither have growth. It's not a character stock. It's a very matured company. So why you then expect it to give 30%, 25% when it is itself saying कि यार मैं नहीं करता ऐसे moves. So when it is itself saying that I'm not that kind of stock, still you want to do it, then of course personal choices are personal choices. Okay, I cannot eliminate that. Okay. Percentage move we'll cover up now next week with execution. Okay, we are very close to now execution part. Next week probably we'll start the execution part. Okay. And indicator access everything. When time will come, I'll tell next week or maybe next to next week. Okay. So don't ping for that again. I may not reply for it. Okay, so that's it for today. It's very long session today. Thank you. Bye bye. Happy Sunday.